6:46 now in the Weather Center with Alita this morning.
Really quick, really quick. I saw you walking from the desk. Girl, you need some lotion on that dry,
you're right. You're right.
Dry legs.
Yeah, they're pretty ashy this morning, but we're so grateful for the director's, take. Are you serious? Don't do that. Do that. They're really bad this morning, but thank you so much.
That was very, very embarrassing. Like, that's the height of embarrassment. Did she actually say that on live TV, guys? I don't know what transpired behind the scenes, but to come online and spew that out of your mouth is totally unacceptable on all levels. Like, come on now. What kind of Ras behavior is that? After they will say that the blacks are Ras. Now, this is the height of gutter behavior, like the height of it. Guys, I am so pissed right now. Like, come on, you don't do that to a fellow woman. Forget race, forget skin color and all of that. You don't do that. Talk more of doing that on live TV. Anyways, I'll roll out all the videos and come back for more commentaries.
The world loves humbling Black women. The world loves humbling us because they're jealous. Every other race, including our men, Black women, they're jealous. It is so distasteful and very, very, very disheartening and just ugly spirited to try to insult someone's physical appearance on live TV. That wasn't demure. That wasn't cute. See? That wasn't feminine at all. That was very low vibrational. It reeked of insecurity. And it's telling. Other races of people, including our men, are jealous of us. Black women have always exuded divine feminine energy. We've always been in tune with nature. People that don't understand themselves and don't love themselves are easily triggered by our presence because our presence makes you reflect on where you're at in life. Imagine you see a Black woman and you're in a different race, whatever race, choose one. You see a Black woman and historically you've been taught that this Black woman was nothing, that she was just a slave that came from nothing. But yet she has multiple streams of income. Most of us carry degrees, if not all of us carry a degree. Okay? We're the top ranked in our schools, me being one of them, right? We outwork people, even our own men. We are vigilant when it comes to taking care of business, and we are adamant on creating success for ourselves and others. I would be jealous too if I was another race of people and I found out that the Black woman was king and I found out that she created every single being on this earth through her Eve genetics that gave her the ability to create every single race on earth. I would be mad too. If the prime creator on this earth was somebody that I had to mimic and copy for my culture. If every culture came from us, that means that every culture is us. And that's why everything that you see in the world resembles Blackness. Every culture, whether it be from South, North, West, East America, or around the world, you see Blackness. And that makes you guys sick to your stomach. Because how can the unwatered goddess still replenish herself and others, including you?
It's 6:46 now in the Weather Center with Alita this morning. Check
Really quick, really quick. I saw you walking from the desk. Girl, you need some lotion on that dry, dry legs.
Yeah, they're pretty ashy this morning, but we're so grateful for the director's, take. Are you serious? Don't do that. Do that. They're really bad this morning, but thank you so much to our director. It is 6:40.
This was so disrespectful and a microaggression if I ever did see one. Like the fact that she was like, "Oh, you're dry." Like, first of all, her tone was very off. Her tone was very off. That Asian lady would have got cussed out like a dog in the street if it was me. I don't care. I really can't stand how black women are always expected to police themselves and to even be nice and smile through people being shady, being microaggressive, and through adversity. We're just supposed to always take the high road. Now, if the tables were turned, if the roles were reversed, that Asian lady would have been crying to HR about a hostile work environment. But you know what happened instead? The black lady got on up there with her like a Sambo the next day and was like, "Oh, it's all love. It's all good." And then the little Alita Asian was just like, yeah, she just went into "we needed to rain today." No apology, no nothing. No, nothing. Yet they're always calling us aggressive and always saying that we're angry and we're loud and we're ghetto and we're ratchet and we have no decorum and every other woman is feminine, fit, and friendly. And look at how that woman was that's a bitch. She's a bitch. Your legs are ashy. And then the cameraman gonna pan down to her knees. That's bullying. I don't care. I could just imagine what that lady, Samika, I believe is her name. I could just imagine what she goes through behind closed doors for them to do that on camera on national television. That is completely unacceptable. And a lot of these people be very racist and very anti-black, and they do not like black women. They feel like, why do you get to be in the same space as me? So they have to, at every turn, try to humble you and try to make you feel less than, because they really don't think that you deserve to have the positions that you have. They don't think that you're qualified. They feel like you're not as attractive as them. They think you're not as smart. This is really the truth. So when people be like, "Oh, we got the people of color," people, bitch, I ain't no person of color. I'm not no blood clot person of color. Okay? I am a beautiful melanin-rich American. I like the term Afro-American, but I feel like they try to say Afro is a play on African when Afro was just the style that we was wearing our hair in. But we'll stick with black for now until, until we decide on something else. Anyways, what y'all think about this? I don't like it. I feel like that lady should have been suspended or written up or reprimanded or something, because that wasn't cool. I wouldn't have took that as no joke. Like, you're trying to, what is this, a humiliation ritual? You're trying to publicly embarrass me on TV? She wanted to just call her ASHY, but that would have been just too blatantly, like, anti-black. All right, bye.
Excuse me? Who are you talking to? On national TV, live? This is what you decided to... And then she tried to deflect and go back to the story, and you and that cameraman continued to... Baby, I hope this gets as much outrage as it needs to. And regardless to if she says it's a problem, you recognize the problem, correct yourself, and apologize. And I guarantee you've probably been doing this for a while, and she has let it go, because we have to let it go. But enough is enough. I don't care if it took social media to make it a thing, if she didn't make it a thing. It's a thing. That is not okay. You don't do that. And even I seen somewhere somebody was trying to defend you or y'all and say that they work with y'all and y'all joke like this all the time. Y'all have y'all own little inside jokes. Those inside jokes should have stayed inside. You don't bring it to live TV and do that, especially to a black woman, especially about being ashy. No one else is ashy in this world other than us. And the reason that you notice that she was is because we have to lotion ourselves on a regular, because it shows. And then the cameraman to pretend like he was going to pan down to her legs. Do you know how embarrassing that is? How embarrassing that is? She knew she could walk to her stand at the news counter and legs not be shown. Everything is down to the second when it comes to news, right? So she needed to be there from chest up. And that was perfectly fine. Had you not opened your mouth, no one would have known that that lady needed lotion. And then when she tried to deflect and go back to what the original topic was, here you go again.
Like, this is absolutely ridiculous. I'm not saying that you are intentionally. There are a lot of people saying that you know, are a bad friend and frenemy or whatever. I'm not gonna pass judgment on all of that because I don't know yours and her relationship. But that was not okay. And you need to check yourself and apologize to her sincerely behind closed doors and to her publicly, like you did when you called her out. And let it be known to the world that that is not okay. Don't just apologize for you. Make sure that you let it be known that that is not okay. I am absolutely disgusted by this. I really am. I can't believe, like, I did not expect to see that in that way. Yeah, no, it's not okay.
Y'all, not the Asian lady trying to call out the black lady on TV, on live TV, telling her her legs was ashy. And then the cameraman was about to zoom down. Ain't no way. She meant to do that. She meant to do that. Either the black lady is getting, some praise behind the scene from the boss man, or she meant to do that on TV. Because she could have told her behind the scenes, like, put some lotion on before you go on camera. Oh, your legs ashy. You forgot to put some lotion on. You see, women don't have women back. Women don't have women back and nothing. But I'm so glad she held her composure, because I don't know if I would have. She would have got side-eye or something, but I'm glad she held her composure. And then the shady cameraman about to zoom down and show her legs. The friendship is done. Friendship is done. Co-workers ain't no good either. Ain't no way. If she a co-worker right next to her, we doing the news together, and you telling me live on TV that my legs is ashy, and then you ain't saying it with compassion. You saying it, trying to embarrass me. That's how she was saying it to that. Go see it. The clips is all over. It's all over. The clips is all over. But ain't no way she meant to do that. She got a little inkling that she don't like you, girl. Y'all work together, but just because y'all work together don't mean they like you. They could be phoning in your face and they be talking shit behind your back. She meant to do that. She must have heard some little whispers in the office about how you doing good, or they like you, or something, for her to try to embarrass you live on TV. Better check that. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your goddamn friend. All right, y'all. Go look at it. Go look it up.
I know that I did not see that footage of that lady telling the black woman to go put some lotion on her ashy legs. Is that what she said? And that was live on the motherfucking air. And the next morning, she still had a fucking job. And then, oh my God, for this woman to say, yeah, they are pretty ashy, but let's move on to like, it's making me emotional, even the fact that she had to say that, because I'm sure she felt so embarrassed. Let's take race out the factor. Let's just talk about woman to woman. Why are you trying to go out of your way to embarrass another woman? Let's take the camera out of the situation. Even if she said it in front of a room full of people, it still would have been inappropriate, disrespectful, rude, and disgusting. But no, she only said it on the air for literally millions of people to see. And then what is the cherry on top of the cake is that she literally interrupted her, what she was saying, to say that.
After the camera stopped rolling, it was on. Yeah. After them cameras stopped rolling, baby, it was on. I'm talking about the Asian lady that told the black lady that she need to go put some lotion on her legs on live TV. After them cameras turned off, it was on. She held her composure the whole time she was Samika. But then after them cameras turned off, baby, she turned back into Mika. She went back to Mika. She turned back into Mika because what? On national TV, baby, after them cameras went off, it was on.
Why y'all not talking about the Filipino news reporter that told that black lady her legs was ashy on national news? Y'all getting too beside yourself. And then the cameraman pans down to that. I think it was ABC 13 Houston. Look it up.
Can you imagine? An Asian news anchor on live TV with a black woman. She tells the black woman that she needs to put on lotion on her legs on live TV. Can you imagine that? Like, goodness. Wonders they say shall never end. If I'm just wondering, trying to wrap this whole thing up in my head, and if I were to be in that lady's shoes, sincerely, I don't know what I would have done. I don't know how my reaction would be, because I would just be dazed. But I loved her composure. Did you guys see how composed she was? Man, this is crazy. Like, sincerely, that Asian lady needs to apologize, like both privately and on air. Now, why she needs to apologize on air was because she did what she did on air. So she needs to come out publicly on air and apologize to the black lady sincerely, because I don't even know. Guys, we need to do better as humans. Can we just love ourselves? And imagine doing that to a woman like yourself. How would you feel if someone does that to you? It doesn't even make sense. Like, seriously. Can we just love ourselves? Can we just let peace reign? Like, what's all this? Anyways, I'm done ranting, guys. Thank you so much for coming to me on my channel today. I'm so grateful. I want to give credit to all the original creators' videos I have used on my channel today. Thank you so much. And if you're new here, seeing this pretty face for the very first time, please subscribe to my channel, like and share my videos. Thank you so much, guys, and have a wonderful day. Peace, guys.